live in Ventura County at this point. Been here since 1980. And strangely enough, when I got here, I was kind of beat up from an abusive relationship, and I ended up and not feeling mentally well, so I ended up at Camarillo State Hospital. Since I was 17, I had the bipolar disorder, and it caused me to not be able to finish school, not be able to keep a job, and not be able to have healthy relationships because I was very much imbalanced for a long time and didn't know what to do about it. And in those days, there wasn't much help. If you didn't know what it was that you were suffering from, you would just consider it eccentricity or going through a stage. And so even my family had no clue what I was going through and just considered me to be rebellious and difficult, but didn't know why. So now we know. When I got out, I called my parents and I told them that I was kind of lost. Now that I wasn't in a structured situation, I didn't know what to do next, that I was in Ventura, California. And they called the behavioral health people and had a social worker meet with me. And finally, for the first time, I had a social worker who understood what I was going through. So I was listening to what she had to say, and I became involved with a multidisciplinary team. I became a member of the Behavioral Health Advisory Board back in 1996. I met a lot of people on the board who were family members and also members of NAMI. So through them, I heard about the different NAMI programs, and I always participated in the NAMI events. I've been in our own voice presenter for a long time, and that's been a very useful tool to get people to listen and understand what we've been through. And quite often afterwards, members of the audience will come up and ask questions and say, my mom has this problem. I didn't know that that was typical and that there's help for that. My dad has always suffered from mood disorders, and I wondered how to be able to help. So they become then involved with NAMI and the support groups that NAMI has and the classes like Family to Family, which class called Provider Education, and that's another panel that I love to be on. There's another program called Friends in the Lobby, which is when two family members are positioned in the lobby at the inpatient unit or at Vista Del Mar, and we greet the visitors. As they go to visit people that are in crisis, we can help the families who are often in crisis at that time. So there's lots of things that we're doing on all age levels and with all kinds of organizations that are really great. And I am addicted to mental health recovery, so that's where I'm coming from.